fourth watch.
Now taking the watch doesn't take up the time.
Yeah,
You
it
just need
doesn't.
four
It doesn't
people to
stop
watch.
you
Yeah.
from resting.
Oh, well then, yeah, whatever. I'll take fourth watch.
Okay, make a perception check, please.
For first watch?
Fourth.
Oh.
You're pretty sure you detect something moving from deeper inside the cave, and it is coming closer. You hear hushed voices.
So where is everybody, like, sitting right now, I guess? If this is fourth.
I went back to my
You
kingdom.
went back there,
I
okay.
am right here, back on my bedroll again.
You know what? I'm just gonna hide behind the barrels here and listen.
Okay. One sec.
Actually,
So
I'm gonna
you're-
put the fire out too.
Okay. So, you hurry to put the fire out
Mhm.
and then move back to listen.
Yes.
Okay. So, what languages do you speak?
I speak common, giant, and orc.
Okay. Unfortunately, you are unable to understand what is being said, but it does sound like it is like urgent almost. As the voices grow closer and closer, like it almost sounds like somebody's right about here. They suddenly stop,
Okay.
and then you can hear them audibly hushing one. You catch a word that sounds like an orcish word, that sounds like dog. And then you can hear you hear footsteps padding away.
Away?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Like toward-
over
like-
here-ish?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to quietly move over here and
Okay.
shake Petal
make
and
a-
awake.
Make a stealth check. Okay.
I put my hand over her
oh.
mouth and then just shake her awake so she doesn't make any noise. And then I just whisper, voices.
Where?
I like point, but I know she can't see in the dark.
I have dark vision.
Oh, do
I'm
you?
an elf and a gnome.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. I point in the direction then.
Okay.
All right. I guess I should also make a stealth check to see if I can move to the barrels quietly.
Once. Long layer. Before you start moving, a low growl is the only warning that you get before a creature appears from seemingly thin air, leaping at Thane. It was a black hound wreathed in shadow.
Oh, good puppy.
Do I have time to make an action before it attacks
No.
us?
No, it literally appeared and is attacking.
Oh, okay.
Can I shout a warning?
Maybe after the attack happens.
Okay.
Damn it, guys! I just want to sleep.
So what's it
Fuck
doing?
this game.
It's
I have a
like,
question before we
It's
start combat.
leaping at you to bite. What is your question before you start combat?
Is this interrupting our rest again? Like, do
Yes.
we not gain
Yeah.
back anything?
Yes.
we don't get anything back.
Even though we had 6 hours of sleep.
Yes. Wrong one. And then
You guys just take care of it. Let the rest of us sleep it off.
you take 10 damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Sure you got it.
13. You got it. You are not knocked prone. So you can shout your warning or do whatever it is you wanted to do now, and we will enter initiative.
Yeah,
Alright, I
I
shot-
just bellow out, awake!
Okay.
And then I'll shout, now!
Yeah, right after.
Yeah.
This is one of the options for that creature. Hold on, I gotta pull this over. Come on. This one. Oh, it's a premium asset. I can't. Damn it! It's literally just like a dopey little dog. It's so
Oh,
cute.
no.
You'll have to show us after.
Oh, I think it's Windows
Probably.
Shift S to take screenshot. Yeah. In the channel. One sec. D&D.
Oh my god.
No!
That's so good.
All right, turn order.
Oh right.
So I have Zand.
So now we like roll initiative.
Mm-hmm. And then sort by descending. All right, everybody in? Zand, you have the initiative.
Cool. Warhammer axe.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Can I even get to them? Yeah. Reckless attack. Warhammer.
Mm-hmm. If you're recklessing, it's advantage.
Yeah.
Just do another one.
I assume we're no longer blessed.
You are no longer blessed. They are both misses, unfortunately.
And then I'll follow up with my hand axe.
Okay. That is a hit.
6.
All right. You cut into the creature, but it seems like part of your attack just bled into its shadow.
Oh shit.
Oh, God.
All right. Where did my turn order go? Please come back. Thank you very much. The barrels explode in a shower of wood. And boop.
What the fuck?
What is that?
You've seen these before. They're bugbears.
Oh.
No.
Oh, okay, now I see it. I thought that was a tail.
I thought
That's
it
an
was two.
arm. Okay.
Yeah. Wielding morning stars and small shields.
Yeah, okay. I thought it was like a scorpion or something.
Yeah, no. It's there.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. They are that. And okay. So the dog is going to attack Thame again.
Okay.
$14 damage.
Okay.
And it just rips into you with its jaws. Then, after attacking, it disappears. And the bugbears charge in, each attacking the person in front of them.
After I take the
Madam-
attack, the rest of you guys see me fall to my knees.
So, is that Zand and Madame Beldam?
He gets advantage on me.
Ah. Okay. Zand, the Morning Star bites into your unarmored skin. Feels awful. Like, seriously, that would hurt so bad.
Yeah.
Like, you just don't wear armor because you're quick and you're thick. But, man, when they hit you, shit's natty, yo. 15 damage.
God damn.
And the spikes of the mace rip into you, and the impact itself probably cracks a rib or two. Fame, you have the initiative.
The one here. I basically like pick myself up off my knees and just swing, almost like a drunken swing, as hard as I can at it.
I was looking away. Is the bottom or top?
I'm sorry, the top.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is a hit. A hit and a miss.
Okay, so 4 and 4.
Okay.
And I could just kind of slump back down after. Like, it's obvious I'm in real bad
Yeah.
shape.
Yeah. You're probably bleeding from a few different places right now.
Yeah.
Lavinia, Madam Beldam.
I just want to fucking sleep.
Right.
Oh, I'm
Like,
sorry,
what
I
have
forgot
even
something.
got?
What's that?
I'm sorry, I forgot something because of my, where the hell is it? The open hand technique.
Uh-huh.
He needs to do one of those of my choosing, so I'm gonna say the first one, a dex saving throw.
Alright, Prony is.
Alright.
Oh, you know what I can do? I can do... Nope, that didn't do
He's
What?
turning around a lot.
Yeah. He's oh, no.
He's spinning on his way to the ground.
Mhm.
He's doing.
Yeah, you hit him with such force that he tornadoed his way down. Okay, Madam Beldam, who just wants to sleep.
I'm gonna probably have to do an uncharged firebolt. Since he is prone next to me.
You should probably just ask somebody to toss you their battery. 20 is a
Oh,
hit.
is that a thing?
I mean, everybody has one.
I mean, not quite, but yeah.
Right, Zan doesn't. But I gave everybody one at the start of the game.
That is true.
Yeah, but do the guys remember how many charges are in their items?
I do.
I do. I wrote it down. I have 2.
Everybody but the caster should have 2.
Mhm.
Just some mundane thing.
My cat has 2.
Had
Has?
8. All right. Wait, were you rolling at advantage?
Because it's prone.
Yeah, because he's prone.
Okay. I got it. Yeah. All right. Burns. Burn, baby, burn.
And as
This-
my bonus action, I will ask Thane for his relic.
Do you know? Yeah. I mean, you could just announce that you're tapped out. I don't even know if you know that they have one.
Okay,
Yeah.
as my bonus action, I will yell out, I need a battery.
I don't think Thane understands exactly what you're looking for, to be honest.
Well, no, you're a relic hunter. You know exactly what he's talking
Oh,
about.
like he needs a relic?
Yeah. Yeah, you know exactly what they're used for.
Yeah.
Okay. Petalin, you have the initiative.
Who's in worse shape, the Madam or Fame?
We're all kind of.
Just everybody
Hurting.
just bleeding.
Let me put it this way, you've never seen me this bad before
Okay.
in the adventuring we've done.
I'm in fine shape. You know, apart from the -3 strength and constitution.
God, I forgot you still have that. Can you imagine how fucked I would be?
All right. Well. Okay. Well, you're our. No. See, I'm gonna try and heal Thame real quick,
Okay.
but at normal level. charged. Cross your fingers, stick out your tongue.
Hey, get some juice.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Gonna my last 2 sorcery point to try and hit the prone bugbear.
Oh, you're gonna be at disadvantage because you're more than 5 feet away.
Ah, shit. Well, then I guess the upright bugbear with a firebolt.
Okay.
Here we go.
That is a miss.
Oh, wait. I have Favorite of the Gods, so I can add a 2d4.
So how does that manifest? Like, obviously something is happening here. Like, do you shoot the firebolt and it misses and you just like sink and then like through divine intervention it literally
hand
curves
of
back
God.
around?
Reaches down and moves the flame.
Yeah.
Yes, but almost like in bullet time where like it slows a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay. Sure. So let's add your 2d4. 15?
Yep.
Unfortunately, it still whizzes right by the bugbear, just singeing his eyebrows.
It wasn't even 15, it was 12. Or 13, I mean.
Oh, yeah, I was looking at the damage number, not the...
Yeah.
Alright, Egg, you have the initiative.
All right. I will run up along here and attack. Just try to bring my halberd squarely down upon his skull.
Okay. That is unfortunately a miss.
Yep. And then I try to pommel. And I'm just, I got nothing.
Still. Zan, you're on.
I'm like wheezing.
Didn't
Get
wanna
off
do
my
this.
lawn!
like I'm not not like of being bleeding or anything, just like
Right.
no strength.
Yeah. You look older. You look aged.
Like yeah.
Get out of here, you bugbear kids! You goblin-speaking bastards! Grandpa, don't be.
I
racist.
wouldn't say that because I speak Goblin. I can start cursing at them in Goblin. That's what I'll do.
Zan.
Go insane.
All right, you get mad.
Mad?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
And then
What do I want to do here?
swing
I'll
my hammer
recklessly
two-handed.
attack it. Just one-handed, and then follow up with the hand axe.
You used your bonus action to get mad.
Right. Then can I put away my hand axe?
You can drop it.
Yeah, fuck it. Got a whole bunch of those. And I'm gonna recklessly attack this one.
That's a hit.
Better be. Alright. What is this again? 1d6 plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
So 14 damage.
Wow. All right, you clock him good, but he's still standing.
It's
It looks a
unfortunate.
little worse for wear. But like, so basically what happened, like you hit him with the hammer and then you hit him so hard that there's like a shockwave that follows behind the hammer that just hits him a second time. It's like thump thump.
Boom.
All right.
All right. That guy's still prone, right?
Oh, it's my turn.
It is your turn?
Yes.
Oh, right. You're not in the turn order.
Yeah. An intelligent creature. It goes for the prey it thinks it can take down. Shadow dog attack. Paddle in.
Oh shit.
For 13.
Oof.
And make a DC 13 strength check.
Nice.
Alright, you are not knocked prone. The southernmost bugbear attacks Zand.
I
Oh,
get
he
a
disappeared.
reaction attack,
Okay.
but it's it's pathetic.
Excellent. And then the northernmost attacks Madame Beldam and the southernmost missed Zand, and the north just a big old whiff. He swings way over your head. You're able to duck it easily.
So the northern one's not prone anymore?
No, he'll stand up and swing. So he's not gonna move.
Did you ever find out if standing up gives you an attack of opportunity?
It does not.
Okay.
Um,
Damn shame that.
perception checks from everybody.
Oh god. Oh.
So the two 13s hear what sounds like a bear roar. And moments later, from around the corner, a huge honking ass grizzly bear comes charging in.
He's so cute.
I know. The really cool looking one is premium. I ain't paying that shit.
Yeah, fair.
Um,
Fuck us up.
It utterly eviscerates the bugbear.
Which, the one, anyone?
Just
Yeah.
into bits. Like literally one claw on either side, and like a reverse hug, and just pulls its two claws apart, and so too does the bugbear come apart. All right.
Pedalin's jaws on the floor, just what?
Fame, you have the initiative.
Jesus Christ.
It's a busy cave.
Fucking
battery.
long cave.
Suggestion: don't attack the bear.
Yeah. Yeah.
For one of us isn't.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna worry about the bear in a second. I'm gonna hit this thing. Or try to.
Punchy.
Battery.
That is
A miss. Yeah. Then the bonus action
It's a hard
is a
It's a
hard
big ol'
miss.
miss.
You punched
Yeah.
yourself.
Jam that fist right into like the one armor plate he's wearing.
The one piece he's wearing.
Yeah.
One time.
Then I take off my knuckle that I'm using as a weapon and throw it to Madame Beldam. Because that's my relic.
Okay.
Dexterity saving throw.
That's the end of my
I
turn.
mean, they're within 5 feet.
I'm just
You can-
kidding.
yeah, you can hand an item. Madame Beldam, you are now holding a gory, like brass knuckle made of bone.
Dented. Oh, bone. Never mind.
And it has 2 charges.
Yes.
Ah, shit. I used up all my supercharges for the day, too.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. My last spell is Magic Missile.
Magic missile.
At the dark.
She's
Probably
blind, so
not,
literally,
no.
yes. Okay.
You did it again. This is exactly. So just sliced and diced by these magical card missiles that fly out of her hand deck, whatever, and just
And I'll
crumples
lob
to
the
the
relic
floor.
back to Game.
Your knuckles feel somehow less than what they were.
Knuckly.
Yeah.
Well, just you know. They feel almost lighter,
Mm-hmm.
Feel
or actually
used.
probably almost heavier.
Heavier.
Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Pedal in.
That dog is still somewhere in here. Oh,
You notice
Lord.
that it seems to, flit in and out of the shadows in your line of sight.
I
Like
can't-
when it disappears, it just like melts into shadow.
Can I, as my action, can I roll perception to see if I know where it is?
You can attempt but I mean, yeah, sure, go ahead. You can do that as not an action.
Oh, it's not an action?
Yeah, you're just making a perception check. Goodbye, PS Plus.
Hey.
You have no idea where this thing is.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
fair enough. It's like all shadow in here. We put the fire out.
Oh gosh, and fighting in the
we
dark.
did put the fire out. So there is more shadow.
Well, it's just dark, basically. Although you would have still seen something having dark vision.
Yeah, because I got dark vision, but...
I appreciate the fact that we've slept for 12 hours.
and have
have
nothing
not
to show for it.
You
Yeah,
just keep
really.
getting woken up in your deep REM cycle. I mean,
Alright,
I'm
well,
one grumpy barbarian.
I'm gonna play it a little bit safe because I'm squishy. I'm just gonna cast mage armor on myself. Bring or 6 and bubbly. Madam, how are you holding up over there?
I've been better.
Alright. Well, that's probably it for my action, I think. I think that
Egg.
ends my
I
turn.
am definitely bleeding.
Right. I will
Who's
move
bleeding?
Uh,
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah.
here,
just
mhm.
and I will hand Pedalin my relic, which means I take off the goblin toe it's hanging around my neck and hand it to her.
I'm just gonna like
And
grip it
that's
with
the,
2 fingers, like away
my
from
turn.
me.
Well, it's got you can hold the necklace part.
Yeah, I am. It's gross.
It belonged to a friend of mine.
It's still gross.
I blog with a friend of mine.
He was
anything
alive
else?
At the time. No, that's the end of my turn.
Zand.
Alright, level with me. Do I have the option of not attacking while in rage?
Yeah, it's not frenzy.
Is that frenzy?
Mhm.
Different thing, or is it just not?
You're controlled anger. Like
Just
the frenzied berserker of 3.5 doesn't exist anymore. There's no more risk to your friend.
Okay.
You are in control of the actions you take.
I will just glare at the bear and be ready for if it steps closer threateningly.
Okay.
Maybe growl at it. Well, no, not growl at it. Just glare at it.
All right. Pedal in again.
Was
No,
it my
you-
turn?
No, your AC is higher now, all right?
Yeah.
What is
I
your
have
AC now?
16.
Okay. Well, the beast's fangs sink into magic instead of flesh. You are
Haha!
unharmed.
I get a attack
Sure.
reaction.
That is a hit.
Cool. Finally.
Again, the blade
Yeah.
passes mostly through shadow.
Mm.
The dog lets out a small whimper, but you're pretty sure you thought you hit it better than that. Fame. Oh wait, need to go zoop. And slips into the shadow. Fame, you have the initiative.
Looking at the bear, what is it doing?
Oh shit, I forgot to move the bear.
Okay.
The bear is gonna go bear. So the bear charges around.
What?
And then oh,
Holy shit! Is this a friendly bear?
Well, it killed a bugbear, so it's probably friendly.
Maybe it just didn't like that someone was stealing its name.
He has reclaimed his throne.
From
I am
you.
the true bear.
You're like my kingdom.
All hail the one true king.
the
Long
bear
live the
begins
king.
to speak.
Oh god.
Well, that is not what I was expecting.
But I have to check something. I think
Okay.
Zand might actually understand. Oh, I didn't put him down.
You didn't put me.
But yeah, but you do. So you hear the bear speaking, and you understand the words. You just don't know what they mean. And then a moment later, everything within. Let's see, can I do it? Am I on the right? Yeah, I'm on the right one. Let's do this. Everybody within that begins to glow, including boop, the dog.
Yeah, we can see again.
They're outlined in a violet light.
So what did it speak? Like, what language? Or just whatever native language it is around
Magic.
here.
1 second.
Spoke bear, obviously.
Yeah.
Poke bear. As we just growled back and
No,
forth.
that's not how you speak bear. You go, hey, boo boo.
God.
Oh, Sylvan. Mm-mm.
Oh my god.
What?
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 Anyway, Fame, you have the initiative.
I was really wondering why you typed that out until I saw it.
Okay, so everything got illuminated basically, and we can
Yeah.
see the dog now.
Yes.
I mean, I just punch at it, I guess,
All right. Punchy, punchy.
and miss terribly.
That is a bad punchy, punchy.
Very bad punchy. And then the
Even
follow
though
up.
the dog doesn't seem to be wreathed in shadow anymore, you just that confuses you and you missed. But the follow up is good. You're like, no, the dog is there. I'm gonna hit it.
It's not very hard, mind you, but I'm gonna hit it.
Yeah. You smack the dog. All right. Madame Beldam.
What can I even do at this point? Is the dog wearing anything?
Nope.
Alright, I guess uncharged firebolt it is. And that's a no-go.
Since I didn't move on my turn or do anything, do I get to go before it's my turn? Or was it just like I just skipped my turn?
Did I skip you or did you skip you? Oh no, you
I-
didn't. You didn't do anything. So
Right.
it's yeah.
It's just a skip turn.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That is a miss. Pedal in.
Okay, I am going to use this gross goblin toe to supercharge a firebolt at the doggo,
Okay.
which is going to use up both of its charges. Get a D12. Yes. Hopefully.
Man, I was about to ask if I could talk to the bear.
That is a hit. And yeah, no, I mean, yeah, you burn the doggy. Just It whizzes by and singes him a bit.
But now he's glowing even more.
He's on fire. He's a flaming purple outlined shadow dog.
I'll move here and attack.
Okay.
And
12, that hits.
oh,
And
that
17.
hits.
Yeah.
9 and 4.
Okay.
I try to get him right on the back with the axe, and then
He lets out a almost otherworldly yelp. Like, it sounds like it comes from beyond just his muzzle. And the dog is clearly wounded for perhaps the first time. Zand.
Angry Zand is angry.
Okay.
I assume that's fine.
Yeah, but you'll take an AOV from the dog
Uh,
because you're moving through his threatened range.
oh, well, I can just go around.
If you can go around, go around.
Yeah.
That's still moving through his threatened range. Moving through any, yeah, that's. But you can't move through the bear.
Oh, I can't?
No,
Even though...
it's you don't know if it's friendly or not.
you don't know that bear well
We're
enough,
just
man.
pretending that it's friendly. for
Respect his
now.
personal space.
Just throw
Why did you guys wall me
Yeah,
over?
just throw things at it. That's that's what
Fine.
you're good
you
at.
Throw things all
Yeah,
the
yeah,
time.
yeah,
I'm
I'll
short.
throw
Throw it over me.
That's why I moved here.
You're gonna throw recklessly.
Yep. Sharpshoot. Both shots.
All right.
So a javelin day and a hand axe.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure there's nothing else. Yeah. There's a lot of passives I have to keep track of.
Yeah. I mean, thankfully, it's mostly
Forward.
just.
Oh,
So.
it's supposed to be on advantage.
Well, okay. So the javelin misses.
And then this one is 10.
10 misses.
Rude.
And so both weapons clatter off the wall. Fame, you're up.
Ugh.
That's
Punchy,
a hit.
punchy.
Okay. That's a miss.
It.
Oh, 5 damage?
Yep.
I mean, you crack the thing's jaw just wide open. It just, like, punch it right in the side of the head.
Probably
And
horrifying.
it whimpers, and then the jaw just, like, detaches, and it looks at
Ugh.
you with its sad puppy eyes, and
No!
then melts into shadow.
I mean, I don't
I just say
hate
bad
to
dog.
be rude, but you skipped its turn.
I know.
Okay.
Okay. So that happens. And then a bear is no longer standing before you. Giant.
Oh shit.
As his head almost hits the ceiling, and he looks down at all of you with his neck kind of crooked to
Wait.
avoid being smashed into
What
it.
language was he speaking?
Not giant.
What
Okay.
languages do you speak?
Giant.
Yeah, no, he wasn't
Okay,
speaking giant.
that's why I ask.
No. So he looks down at all of you and says,
Oh
I
my
hear you're
God.
looking for me.
Oh my god, it's Bear Grylls.
Oh my god, I hate you.
Oh my god!
You got that so quick. I would have never.
Playing for 5 fucking hours for this pun.
It's not 5, it's 4. We started at 8. Oh wait, no, we didn't. Oh no, we started at 5. So
Oh, I'm
it's
gonna
4
cry.
4.5
Oh wow.
So introductions are made, and he invites you back to his campsite.
Okay.
Here we can take a long rest, and we can end session here. But Grills, the druid, invites you all back to camp.
Of course he's a druid.
Says that he has been awaiting your arrival for some time. though he wasn't quite expecting the group of you. He nods at Zand, as a show of recognition, knowing the man.
Of course, not back.
Yeah. And so within the camp are several other druids. Many of them, as you can see, take the form of owls when they are not acting in their humanoid forms. Grills himself is enormous, a giant of a man, and so typically he moves around in his bear form, just because it's a little bit easier to get around the forest that way. He's really just like a Goliath. He is happy that you are safe, and wonders why you would, rest in such a dangerous cave without really fully searching it first. But understands that in trying times things need to happen. He wonders where is your pixie and the two silent sons that he was aware were sent with you.
I look at him like questioningly, and then someone else translate.
I attempt to describe the creature that we saw that required the big giant
and the singing and the bleeding from the
ozone
ears
monster.
and the running and
things went bad. It's very
he makes a real solemn, just like kind of face. He's like, so the silent sons were forced to unmask.
Yes.
Was that your first time experiencing such an event?
yes.
Yep.
What is it?
Did you say what is it?
Yeah, like what happened to them?
So he invites you kind of back for story time, and food is prepared around the camp. They throw some extra tents for you guys.
We heal up.
Oh yeah, we'll long rest here. And basically what he breaks down is that the Silent Sons and the Pixie Patrol are taken as children to a grove which still has a strong connection to the Fae, and they offer up their own soul to act as a vessel for a powerful Fae creature. As such, they never age, they are never sick, they don't suffer or anything of that nature, but they lose who they would have been. They are no longer themselves. The Silent Sons, they house what is effectively some sort of banshee, and they're capable of defeating powerful foes just by their shriek. But it does cost them their tongues. A Silent Sun, as offering to the Fae, cuts out their tongue. And then the Pixies offer their heart. And so they act as the protectors of the three villages, and have for probably close to 1,000 years now, if not longer. And so, that's just a breakdown of what they are and what they do.
Can we explain to him that we were teleported for a unknown distance, and we're trying to find our way back, or even where we are in relation to Glitterstone, if he's ever even heard of it?
Something ashes.
So he hasn't heard of it, but he can tell you. He tells you that there is a member of Redshore who is a somewhat gifted seer. If they're, whenever they're there, but they're typically, they fish. That's a huge chunk of their, that's how they survive in terms of food. So he guesses that when you were there, that person was not. Otherwise, you may have been able to ask them. He first and foremost, after answering your question, he's like, "Oh, right, that reminds me." He pulls some missives out. He says, "These are from Creekside and Treetop. I imagine you have something for me." I'm assuming, you hand over the missives that were given to you, just like kind of updates, that kind of thing, and let him know why you guys were looking for him.
Yes.
Okay.
Anything else here?
Does he have any? Can he help me with my constitution strength problem?
So, he takes a look at you and he says, "I'll call one of our healers over and have them look. He would know better than I would." Now the ashes. He looks at him and says, "What is this?"
That's our friend Broken
That
Chain.
used to be a cat.
A cat or a friend?
Traveling companion.
Cat person.
Catman.
Okay.
Actually,
We were told you might be able to bippity boppity boop him back.
I see. I mean, yes, that is something within my capability. Unfortunately, it does require a reagent, which I do not have in my possession. It is a flower that grows only in the rain. Not far from here, but it hasn't rained here for months. We are well outside of a raining season. Though there is something you could do if you're willing to take that risk or take a chance.
What is it?
Oh, you know what? I before we get any further, somebody remind me after this that I'll have you guys go back and loot the cave because I pulled you out of there before letting you loot. And he's like, well, there is an ancient temple nearby that is said to house the elements themselves, and if you could go in and capture one of those elements or elementals, I'm sure that you could convince them to conjure a storm in the grotto. Now, mind you, you'd have to capture them. You couldn't slay them because slaying an elemental simply banishes them back to the outer planes.
How does one capture an elemental?
He shrugs in bear form. Your guess is as good as mine. You could speak. Honestly, your guess is as good as mine.
I look over and say, smashing that vial is looking better and better.
It's a valuable vial.
I'm
True.
happy to bring him back. I need that reagent.
Can we have a group sidebar real quick?
Sure.
I just asked the
Okay.
rest of the group, how do we
So-
capture an elemental?
We're only here because of that cat.
I think
And we almost died because of that cat. Is this trouble really worth it?
I think it's important that we try to bring him back. We're gonna need all 5 of us if we're gonna get out of here and survive. We can't take Xand with us everywhere.
But is it really worth it? Because look at our current situation. We have
It's
no idea
terrible.
where we are.
I mean, I say realistically,
one of the
it's
people-
absolutely not. But, like, what else are we gonna do?
We had a nice thing going with Will Wheaton until he decided to get his grubby paws on something that didn't belong to him.
Maybe he's learned his lesson in the afterlife?
The man died to some poison mushrooms that he knew were there.
I'm just saying that once we go back to Red Shore, Xand is gonna leave us. We're gonna be back down to 4, and we will not make it with just the 4 of us.
Honestly, Thame is just
we
like...
need a 5th.
Thame's interested in the idea of capturing an elemental just in general. Not even thinking about bringing him back. Just like, how does one go about that? How interesting. Like, I kind of want to do it for the challenge. I kind of, like, it doesn't... The fact that we get something out of it, great. But man, we could be the people that caught an elemental and made it rain so we got a flower? Like, that's weird.
Exactly.
That's a weird story.
It would be fun.
But before
Alright,
that,
you
our
can
initial
me.
goal is to try and get a relic for Red Shore.
And there might be
I
Do
agree.
we have
lots
the
of relics in
time
the
to go and
temple.
dawdle?
There might be relics in the temple. Just saying. Temples, relics, they kind of go hand in hand.
I turn back to Bear Grylls over there
God damn it.
and ask him, would this temple have a relic that would be sufficient enough to fix the ward at Red Shore?
He ponders for a minute and he's like, if anywhere nearby would have it, that's where it would be. None of my druids dare step foot, but that's your
I
best
turn
bet.
back and just under my breath and just say shit.
It's settled.
Sounds like a plan.
The temple it is!
Okay. Alright, so we can call it here. This is as good a stopping place as we're likely going to get.
Mm-hmm.
So looting the cave, just go ahead and make a couple of investigation or perception rolls.
God damn it.
Sorry, I know to take the first one. Ooh, and Thame is the savior of everybody. Okay. Petalin, you find some golden gems. I'll give you the value in a second. But Thame, inside the roper's gullet, uncovers a small, undigested cache of various objects. There is a strange rod.
Okay.
A coin with an arrow on either side of it.
Okay.
An amulet with a small circle that is filled, or like just a small like glass, like oval almost, or like
Okay.
a teardrop shape, on a leather cord, and a wooden mug.
Okay. We also have that box of gold coins, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just keeping inventory of what everything we got in our possession.
Sure.
You
With
guys
our
are-
rest,
Mhm.
can I detect magic on those items?
Sure. They all magic.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Can you check
Do we
magic
know
on
if
my
they are?
glaive?
Right, the glaive. And there was a dagger,
The
right?
glaive is not magic. Neither
Okay.
is the dagger.
Okay.
So now that we detected that they're magic, we can do arcana checks to see if we can identify them.
I think you have to spend a rest. I'm not. Let me look. Identify maps.
Would there be a druid here that would be able to do it if we couldn't?
It would cost.
Yeah.
But give me a sec.
Mhm.
So there was a rod, an amulet, a wood mug, and a what?
A coin with arrows on either side.
It's actually where the fuck is this cover? Getting an item during a short rest, figure it out. Oh, okay. So if you just take a short rest and concentrate on the item, you can figure out what it is. So you take an hour, basically.
Okay.
I'd be down for just sitting here while you guys figure out what all of this is.
Yep.
Okay. So with that said, you guys have an immovable rod.
Okay.
The
Immovable?
immovable, which you will need to look up exactly what that does.
Okay. Mhm.
Amulet of blood detection, which
Okay.
is an amulet that, while worn, detects blood within 30 meters. Or I guess for D&D's sake, 90 feet.
Within 90
So,
feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
The mug is a mug of balance. No matter what liquid is stored inside, it cannot spill.
Hmm.
And the coin is a compass coin. If you you flip the coin, or you declare a destination and flip the coin, and it will either show you the way to it or the way away from it.
But wait, how do you know which one is showing?
One of us always lies. One of us always tells the truth.
Yeah, but how do you know if it's pointing away or towards?
You don't.
And the golden gems equal out to, let's see, 150 GP.
150 what?
GP, gold points or gold pieces.
And how many gold pieces in the chest?
You have to open up one of the rolls to count to figure that out.
Y'all cool with that? For counting out?
Yeah, I mean, that was the griffin egg money, and that egg is gone.
Yeah, I'm fine with counting it, but I'm not opening it after seeing what opening the box did.
Oh,
Yeah.
after the long rest, you are no longer afflicted by your poison condition, Egg.
Nice.
Egg, you look younger.
I feel great. Can I have my toe back, please?
Oh, yeah, sorry, here. It's still gross.
I'm sorry, what did that coin do again?
If you declare a destination, it must be so you declare a known destination. You flip the coin, and it either shows you the way to it or the way away from it.
Okay. I like the immovable rod, by the way.
Oh, it's a really great item.
Do any of these items have relic power?
Yes. Give me one moment.
Did we identify the glaive?
It's not magic.
Oh, right, duh.
It's just a unique metal. The compass coin is 4. The amulet of blood detection is 2. The mug of balance is 3. And the immovable rod is 10.
Oh.
But if you use those charges, its magic is no longer in effect. Oh, I'm sorry. The immovable rod is 5. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I doubled that by mistake.
So once
if
the
we use
charges
those
are
charges-
used up on that item,
They won't.
It will not work until its charges are replenished.
Oh, so it would just be like a normal coin or a normal mug.
Mm-hmm.
I gotcha.
Unless you do something which risks destroying it, which is detailed in your spellcasting stuff.
Yep. I guess I will count how many coins are in the roll.
All right, so you're gonna break one of the seals.
Well, I'm concerned because
Yeah.
we could leave it until we get back to the city.
Mm-hmm.
And then divide it up, I guess. So no, I'll leave it alone.
Okay.
So as it stands, we have 150 gold pieces, correct? Total?
Mhm.
That's correct.
And
Okay.
an undisclosed number within the 9 rolls.
Okay. So we'll divvy that up 30 each.
Okay.
I'm asking the rest of the group.
Oh, you're roboting a little bit.
Sorry, I'm asking the rest of the group. Is that what we're doing?
Sounds fine to me.
Fair's fair.
What was the
well, should we divvy up those magical items between casters?
That's
I
the group's call.
suppose.
I guess. I don't know what magic, left to right. So
What?
Yeah, so it's basically just me and the madam.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, unless Same decides he wants one of them.
Madam, if you want the rod, I will take the mug, and if you want the coin, I will take the amulet.
If you take the mug and the compass, and then I take the rod and the blood, it's the same amount of bonus.
Honestly, don't really want that compass coin. Seems tricky.
I mean, a battery is a battery.
Good point. Alright, I'll take the mug and the compass.
Nobody wants any of these items for their own personal magic.
Well, that's what
items.
I'm wondering too. Is like,
Yeah.
so
They're not just
anytime we
batteries.
get magic items, it's just automatically going to go to casters as batteries. That seems like a waste.
Well,
Well, that's
speak
I mean
now,
this
forever
that
hold
yeah
your
this
peace.
this is where you speak up.
Yeah,
as-
that's what
as-
I'm
yeah.
deciding here. The thing is I don't really care
Right.
about
My
what
concern
these do.
right now is we ran out of stuff today. It was rough.
Yeah. But as somebody who hits things, I couldn't care less about that.
Mhm.
I mean, and the things these currently provide aren't exactly
Yeah, no,
Well,
they're not
you-
great.
revolutionary.
You should care whether or not we have charge,
Well, the-
because, you know,
Yeah, but
my
I
healing
don't.
comes from charges, and that's how I healed you.
Right.
Well, it's just more along the lines of he doesn't want to set a precedent.
Exactly. That's
of,
exactly
you know,
it.
like what happens when you find some magical armor or something that a fighter or monk wants.
Right. In
Right,
that
Homer's
case
a
where it's
fighter.
logical,
Mhm.
it makes sense to equip it to the best
Right.
person. In this case, where they're all pretty much trinkets.
Yeah.
I could see Thame getting use out of the rod, but that's about it.
Everybody gets 950 experience for today's session.
Okay.
Sorry, how much?
950.
950?
Yeah.
Getting there.
Probably. Or how much do you guys have left?
Until level?
We're at
Yeah.
1500 or something? Let me take a look.
Like
1,500?
1,500.
Yeah.
Next session I'll do it then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, there's the whole thing of how this is going to work with our fifth, who's probably going to change characters back.
It'll roll over.
Okay. Fair enough.
The player is earning the experience.
Okay. Oh, I meant more
Oh,
like the
really?
gold pieces and things.
Oh,
It'll-
well that won't. I mean, he's
Yeah,
taking that
anything-
back to. He's earning that for Red Shore.
Right, okay. Okay.
I didn't expect to carry over the experience.
No, the player earns the experience.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just wondering if it's even worth giving this NPC essentially any money, or we should save it for
Well, I
the
mean,
dude.
he earns his keep there.
That's true.
So I think even in character, you guys would feel that he has pulled his weight.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So it's less.
I
less
would
bad.
hope.
I
Um,
mean, fair's fair.
It's just as far as my personal philosophy on experience goes, it hasn't been a good idea to split experience since second edition when it actually mattered.
Yeah,
It just makes somebody feel like shit when everybody else gets to level up and you don't.
right.
Yeah.
In second edition and first edition it mattered because different classes leveled up at different experience levels and gained experience differently. So, but ever since they changed it, I think it's just unfun to split experience like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is why I gave you a red shirt to play instead of just counting you out of the session.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So, now that
I would
go
yeah.
ahead.
Just with the magic items, I would say either the mages take all of them this time, but me and Thame and theoretically.
Well, I
our
mean,
fifth
as long as the
back,
precedent isn't
get
set,
them next time.
No,
we
I
get
don't even
priority
care.
The next time we want something.
I don't even
or
care
whatever.
about that.
Why don't you just set a
Yeah.
group precedent? Of,
Yeah, that's what I'm
it's-
getting at.
It's
That's fair.
First call, and if there is contest over an item, then it can be settled between those two people.
Sure. Yeah, that's fair.
Sure, that's fine.
So
Agreed.
so if somebody says, "Hey, I want that," and somebody else is like, "Okay, fine," then you have pulled your one from this group, and then everybody else gets to go at everything. Let's say white elephant style.
Okay, so So
That's
should we
fine.
do that now? Like, is there anything specific that
No,
anybody
no.
wants of these 4?
No.
I'm basically thinking of it in like WoW terms of nobody needs this item, we'll disenchant it, sort of thing. So like it's like
Yeah.
nobody cares about any of these items, so sure you guys will get it for charges. It's no big deal. But like if for some reason somebody was like, I really want that coin that doesn't really tell us where to go, then it's like, well, then he gets it. That's just the way it is.
So, session 4, the 28th, the 5th, or the 12th?
Oh,
I mean,
I'm gonna be in Cleveland the 5th.
Okay.
Oh, and I am leaving in May.
Leaving.
The country.
Okay.
okay.
Between.
How long will you be gone?
Yeah, I need to pull it up real quick. I leave the 12th, and I get back on the 23rd.
Okay, so you'd be gone the 12th, the 19th. Okay, so here's what I can do. So we can't play the 5th, we can't play the 12th, we can't play the 19th. I have enough content that I could put a session together for the 28th. Like zero issues. Like I don't even have to prep. It's already it's already prepped.
Okay.
So we can do our next game on the 28th, and then session 5 could be on the 26th of May.
Okay.
Works for me.
Sounds good.
Just
Thank you
depending
for
on,
accommodating.
I mean, we're all adults. We have real lives. It's not college where everybody's available all the time. So,
Yep.
I like to play twice in a month. If that means we play 2 times, back-to-back weeks, and then we take a 3-week break, that's fine.
Yeah.
So we'll do the 28th. Then, Rumble, you said you're gone on the 5th?
I'll be flying back in on the. I don't
On
remember
the-
exactly when my flight gets in.
Okay, so maybe, depending on how much content is ready, we can do the 28th and then the 6th. So we'll approach that after this coming Saturday session.
Works for me.
Okay. All right, guys. Then any questions for now?
I think I'm good.
Good game.
Yeah.
Any,
Yeah.
any comments, concerns, or other bits of info I need?
Bear Grylls, really?
Will Wheaton? You haven't even picked up on one of the other obvious ones.
Is it
Maybe.
summer?
It
Did
could
it
be.
have something to do with Chief Kama?
No, but Summer is a pretty good guess. What could it
Oh,
be
yeah.
with Summer?
Cable.
What is her companion?
Nathan.
Nathan the
Oh,
what?
God damn it! Nathan Fillion and Summer. It's
Yeah.
Firefly reference.
And what were the 2 Silent Sons names?
Adam and Alan.
Mm.
Adam and Alan.
Isn't one of them the pilot?
Alan and let's see, Tudyk.
Alan
and,
Tudyk.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Anyway, all right, guys. Have
Get
a
outta
good week,
here.
and I will see you all on Saturday. For now, if 4 o'clock works for you guys, let's aim for 4.
Yeah.
And then that lets us run a little later if we need to.
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
Sounds good.
All right.
Sounds good.
You guys have a good night.
No, you too.
All right. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.